Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Well, Wayne Rooney's goal today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
Gerrard. Driving through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
In with the challenge. Now it's Olise. Looking for options for movement. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Scholes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. De Paul is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He won't be happy with that one. And he's running
That's
through.
good play from him.
Tries a shot! He's desperate to get on the score sheet. This time,
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Oh, great feat that.
oh, some astute defending there. Now it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries one from range.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Olise. That's a good run he's making there. And this is Rooney. He has found the way through. Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute
Deep
added
into
time.
stoppage time. Scholes. The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Just a quick
Barcelona
announcement. We would
unable
like
to get
inform
back
you
onto
that
level terms
CCTV
before
is
half-time.
now in
They
operation
trail
for
1-0.
your safety.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Royce. Royce making good progress. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's through here, and he's managed to get free. Rooney! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's Dembele. Gerrard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gerrard. And here's Dembele. De Paul. And this is... And the finish! It's it! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
What a finish. An instinctive finish at that. He probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zanetti.
Such good technique.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's straight offside.
Zanetti.
Knocks it into space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, great.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's looking wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Scholes.
There will be
Now it's
one
Cristiano
minute added
Ronaldo.
time.
Kubasi. The end. Time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Rooney taking in the accolades, having been named man
Just a
of the
quick
match,
reminder today,
and
please
deservedly so.
refrain from
Ini dan itu kan
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Well, Wayne Rooney's goal today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of distributor, ball carrier and link man, and sometimes even track back. But he can do it all. He has an incredible work rate and an insatiable desire for victory.
He's on it, can he get away? De Paul. And it's Gerrard. And that has left him in a heap. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he's quick to get rid. Cucurella. Oh, it's Dembele. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Matheus Cunha. This is Van Nistelrooy. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. That pass isn't the best. Shot, surely! And again, he is at his elastic best. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some really good ball movement. Matheus Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Takes a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
It's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Van Nistelrooy. It's gone for a throw-in. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Minutes has been indicated.
This is Gerrard. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Driving forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Referee has just said play on. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Shoots! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
It's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! A
Lord.
collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Xabi Alonso. Now it's Villa. David Villa! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
De Paul charging forward, the ball at his feet. Van Nistelrooy, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Dembele. And that pass just didn't quite work. Matheus Cunha. That's a good ball out wide. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Defending was strong and firm. Matheus Cunha. Rooney under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He's found a way through, and here's Rooney. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
And he's going to Reds. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rui Costa.
Added minutes
It's
has been
Rivaldo.
indicated.
Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, this looks sharp. Rooney. 4 added minutes on the board. Gerrard going forward. Oh, it's come loose. And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Eto! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Has to go back here. Quality ball. Gerrard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hernandez, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Ricky Puig conjures time and space where Torres! Goal! Manchester United! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Hazard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Caicedo.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Gerrard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Rooney. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's the end of the first 45. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we'd like to inform you
Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking for a runner. Floated through. Raya claims comfortably.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That pass isn't the best. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now then, the ball's come loose. De Paul. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Played out wide, where it came from. Hazard. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No, that was never going to make it. That has been cut short. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Great chance! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Number 17.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Really powering forward here. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. And he's heaved it away. He's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. Caicedo. And it's Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's on it. Can he get away? He's had it taken off him. Engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 1
And
minute
here's
added
Rooney.
time.
Davids. And that's that. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Romario, Jim, he hardly needs any introduction, does he? He's been there, done it all at the very highest level.
Yeah, one of the most prolific strikers ever and a real genius inside the penalty box. And he does it all with a style and a certain panache that's unique to him.
And here's Van Basten, played into space. It's a goal kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get on the end of this? Al Kubasi cuts it out. That chance, surely! He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word.
And he shoots! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their...
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? That's a decent clearance. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Some good work on the right flank here. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a shade optimistic. De Paul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten, played out wide. Scholes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Van Basten! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control.
Romario really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good-looking ball.
There will be
Great
3
vision.
minutes added time.
De Paul. Cucurella. Van Basten. Van Basten! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at
And a quick
will.
reminder today, everybody, to
That
make
just
sure
about
to
sorts
put
out
anything
the
out in
first
BMX
45
provider.
minutes, and we'll be
Thank you
back with
for
the
your
second
cooperation.
very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Elise and Caicedo, and here's Mbappe. Might be danger here. Scholes. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Paul. Now, can they get him away? And this is Dembele. Gabriel with the clearance. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this. He's having a hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Shakhtar have the chance to go the other way. Scholes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Elise. It's a good run down the right. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Rice. And that's really well manoeuvred. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Romario stood his ground strongly. Gerrard. Some resolute defending there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Olise. Looking for the run. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. And it's Dembele. Threads one in. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution in progress.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Shakhtar needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a
2
vulnerability
minutes has
until
been
the move was
indicated.
stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending.
Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yamal makes a move down the right. Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That is good alertness.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. Chetri, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Olise.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Gerrard. Barcelona are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive.
Chance! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's had a shot! Gerrard. Olise. Spread it left. Kimmich simply refused to be outdone there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Could be danger here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Caicedo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's going wide left. Tries to play it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chetri. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And here's Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Yamal. Chetri. Can he get on the end of this? And he's lost his man here. Akanji was in no mood for any of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. Cucurella defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that looks a decent ball. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, good effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Hazard, he has found the way, and the finish! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Upamecano and Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. That little bit of skill has got him away. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
There will be 1 minute
Gerrard.
added time.
Upamecano gets a foot in here. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Well, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Not the most accurate pass. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that for him is goal number 10. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he whips a chance! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Barcelona always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Wriggles his way through. Somewhat off target. And it's Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Shevchenko. No, he's not getting past him there. Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kaká, he is through here. De Paul is the team's great visionary. Chetri, Gerrard, Chetri, and it's Cucurella. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's whipped it across. And that should get the job done. And he's in on goal. Yamal. Kante spots it and intercepts. Right, Shevchenko. Gerrard. Kaká plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe powering forward here. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each. Tries one from range! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Alaba gets over and intercepts. Upamecano for Conte. Olise. No, he's seen through all of that. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending.
He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 19, Shevchenko. Coming on the field, number 22.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Number 9, Rooney. Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Rooney. Played out towards the right wing. Cucurella simply refused to be outdone there. Cucurella. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona have their lead. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the shot! Now and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And it's hoisted clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Cafu with a fine tackle. No, that's been intercepted. Edmilson. Now it's Bellingham. Adam. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Ronaldinho. Neymar. The ball goes in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And it's Gerrard. And here's Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Makaleli. Barcelona are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Edmilson. Belletti. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Paul. And here's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. He's made sure that's not getting through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Edmilson. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
De Paul is always looking to break lines. Gerrard. That's been cut out, well
There
played.
will be 1 minute added time.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder
Barcelona
today to
currently
please take all
behind
without
by
events
1 goal to
located
0
by the
at the
entrance
break.
gates. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
for
you
your
don't get any
cooperation.
points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number
Easy,
7,
brother.
Rodrigo de Paul. Coming on to
Second
replace
period is
him
on the way.
Number 22.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Neymar scooting forward. Conte. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Neymar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. And that is well cleared.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really...
It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rooney looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And here's Gerrard.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Rooney. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
This is Messi. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Gerrard gets it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. Chiellini. And the keeper's got it again. Seaman, a picture of dependability itself. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Silvestre. And it's Belletti. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Makaleli. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Baresi. And Silvestre. Neymar. Foot in.
There
So
will
just
be
one
minute
extra
at a
minute for
time.
stoppages. Ronaldinho. Al Kubasi gets over and intercepts. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Flamengo.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. There is the live figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll have...
Chetri! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Hernandez for De Paul, Gerrard, and here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rice, Cherki. Look at the space here. Now the delivery. Dembele finds himself offside. Hernandez, and it's Gerrard, and it's Gerrard, and it's made its way to him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cherki, he's got away. And that could well leave a mark. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. It's Dembele!
Dembele made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, super ball. Gerrard! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Edmilson. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chetri. Mbappe. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
I'd like
brings.
to draw your attention to the screen.
So
right
very
now for
little to report.
information on our shuttle
Nothing
bus
indeed in
service.
terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun. Goes for a shot!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
DiMarco ready to try one. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Going for goal! Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He leaps for it! Goal!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's
Mbappe,
it.
so many.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but
And
boy,
Ronaldo.
he will want that one. He
Ronaldo.
felt it was coming. 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Flamengo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least,
Ronaldo.
because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Tries one from
Oh,
range. Oh,
oh,
screamer!
yeah, that's
A
it.
finish right from the top draw. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 20.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's going for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Substitution
Two
for
coaches
Barcelona.
are signalling changes
Number
here,
10,
both at the same time.
Mbappe.
So a couple of front-footed
Number 20,
alterations here, a pair of
Sunil
forwards entering the
Chepchi.
field.
Well, it'll be
Coming
interesting to
field,
see what system
number
they'll be playing
9,
with now, Peter.
Rooney. Number 19,
Out beyond the
Shevchenko.
defence.
Substitution.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Shevchenko. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he get it through? Played in by Gerrard. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played back to the goalkeeper. That looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouameni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for
There
them
will
to
be 5
try
minutes
again.
added time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. 5 minutes to add. And it's been played through. Great chance! It's loose now, and it's come back out to him. And with that, the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly...